Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's ThyGamecast here, and today I was thinking, let's do a tutorial. I've been talking about it already, and I figured let's do an Adobe Photoshop thumbnail tutorial. So right now I'm going to teach y'all how to make a thumbnail, and you can't see the mouse, but that's fine. So what we want to do is we want to click File, which y'all can't see right now, click New. See, now when the New comes up, this window right here will open. See, now we're just going to name this Tut. Okay, for tutorial. Now the width, you want it to be 1920 by 1080, and these got to be pixels. And the reason why is because that is right there at perfect 1080 HD. So if you put that in there for the fucker, you know, it's going to be nice. Now, for the background contents, you can either have just white or background color. Normally, I just go with transparent because I'll just use a game clip picture. So we're going to go with game clip picture. So I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to get a... Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry it took so long. This is my second fucking try of this shit. Holy shit, my hair. Hey, I like it kind of like that. That's cool. It looks red. It looks sexy. It looks nice. It looks fresh. Okay, so pretty much what's going on is I couldn't find a battlefield for gameplay pictures, so I had to change it up. So what we did is we switched it to a picture of me. Now what we're going to do is, don't forget you have to rasterize the layer. If you don't know how to do that, right click on this in the history and you want to click rasterize layer. Okay, make sure you fucking click it, because if you don't, it's going to piss you off real quick. You click it, there you go. Now what you want to do is there's many different ways you can do this. You can do it this way. Let's see how good this picks up. That's crap. There, we can do that, but let's click here, and what we're going to do is, if you click Alt on it, you can select where all you want here, say, and then you can Alt with it, if it will work. There we go. Okay, and now you click everything that you don't want or not. Fucking kill me. And there we go. Let's just get rid of that. Cut it. Just get rid of it. Just throw it down there. Okay? Just get it out of the way. See, now we have a perfect shape of the head. That's one way to do it. And now let's just connect that back to where it is. We want to cut that there. So now we are going to have... Pretty much what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to keep my head with hair in there. And now we will do it over here. Oh, no. Okay, looks like we're going to have to do this way. So we're going to have to come in here and select the pieces that we want to remove. So we want pretty much all of this, and whatever doesn't come out, and the cool part is we can just there, and now we're gonna cut it. Okay, so now, oh yeah, forgot, wrong section. There we go. Now we're gonna cut. So now with this cut, everything else we can erase. So I'm gonna do that now. Starts now. Okay, guys, so now that we're back, we have two layers, so we don't know what they're for right now, right? And now what happens is when you cut things, it makes it into it makes it into different layers. So we're going to take the layer 1 and the layer 2, and we're going to move it down this way. This right here is up here at the top, so if I click character, I can move my head. So now if you hit Control T if you're on Windows, or Command T if you're on Mac, you can move the head. So now let's see here. How do we want the head to look? Let's get me looking like a little retard down here, right? There. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a color. We gotta pick a good pop color. like a pop color. I mean, like it pops. We want it to be bright. So I'm thinking maybe something like this, a little bit lighter. You can get it about like that. Okay. Now the cool part is I have it set up to where it's internet colors. So right now we're here. We want that. So if we click OK, it's gonna be perfect green. It's gonna be a 250, 250, 250, I think. Well, 250 in green, 255. My bad. So now what we want to do is we want to take the color tool, which is right here. I have it maxed out already, but make sure that you're on a different layer. Good move there, right? Now we want to click. We're going to color it, alright? Pop. Look at the pop. You see, it's different. It's beautiful. Now what we want to do is we want to click this tool. Now we can move the color if we want. We don't want to do that. We want to go to layer 2. Now, layer 2, we're going to move up. Now, if you double click on things, this will pop up. This right here is the layer style. We don't need to worry about that yet. So go ahead and click exit if you accidentally pull that up. Now, we're going to drag layer 2 up above layer 1. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click text. Now, this color on CS2, which is what I'm using right now. I know, I'm old school, right? It's got the color up here or on the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the color to something a little less epic. We're going to have to go with something a little bit more popping out on the color wise. So let's go with a brighter that. There we go. Now we need to click and select a good font. I have downloaded some fonts. I use Badoom BB, which looks really nice. See that? That looks nice. It looks decent. So we're going to go ahead and title this How to, and make sure that you don't do it a straight line. It looks really nice if you have like this where it goes down. How to make thumbnail. Now what you want to do is you want to resize that, so go ahead and hit either Control or Command depending on what computer you have and set it up nice, neat. Thumb. How do you spell thumb? Hang on, guys. Let me figure that one out. I think that's right, and if it's not right, then I'm going to look like an idiot. But anyways, this is what we want to do. Now that we have this layer, if you look over here, it's in this, and it has it exactly how you have it. Notice I didn't capitalize thumbnail. I capitalized it for me due to the fact that that's the kind of font I have. Now what we want to do is we want to rasterize. Kill me. Now what we are going to do now is we are going to make this. You see layer 2, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of layer 2. Now let's switch over here to the text. Let's make this text pop. So Control T or Command T to have it free transform, and Shift to make sure that you don't mess up the width of the things. You can change everything around. Now this is where you want to use the ruler. There's a big thing called the rule of thirds in art and video technology, and that is really important. If you don't know it, you might want to learn it. Trust me. Now excuse me, I'm going to make my head a little bit bigger. Shift there. There. Want the ear out a little bit more, so you want to just play with it until you get it how you want it. There we go. Now, we're going to double click on the character. Now, what that does is it allows us to work on this face. That sexy face, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to stroke. You see that little bit of red? We can change that color. We're going to change it to a black. And the reason why is it gives it a nicer viewpoint. So let's make it about right there. Okay. Now you see this line? This is where I missed some things. So now we can go back in and we can fix that. Which is, oh, hang on. Brush size 66. There we go. Now we can just go in and erase it. We can keep everything as long as we don't mess up. So let me get that. I want that a little bit more. There. And there we go. That's for this. Now let's, before you click anything else, make sure that you click on the move tool or you press the letter V. I'm not sure about the Mac for that one. Now you want to go over here to the text. You want to select that layer and you want to double click the layer tab where it has a text. You can change the name of it, But if you click the icon, which I just did, double click it, you can add another stroke. Now, you don't want to have this red for the text. You want to have it a nice color. So let's go with maybe, no, let's not do white. Let's do something a little bit crazy and out of this world. So maybe a light blue. Yes, and then we're going to make the size a wee bit bigger. And from here, see that? You can see that? See that crap? That's nasty. You don't do that. You don't want to make it too big. Now, with the color, you can either do gradient, which changes it from white to gray to darker gray to black. But I want to stick with color, which keeps that one color. Now, what you want to do is blend mode. You can either have normal, dissolve, and all that. I normally stick with hue. And the reason why is it makes it a nicer, softer color. Now, on the outside, there's a difference. So, center, you see it changes it like that, which isn't the best. Inside, it takes that specific color and it puts it on the inside of the letters and changes it. And I don't really like that one. So, I'm going to stick with outside. And now the size, it matters about the size. I normally stick around anywhere from 3 to 6. And it really does change depending on how big I want the letters. So now that we're on the letters, we can move it around again. So we're going to go ahead and Control T or Command T depending on where you're at. And remember to Shift if you're going to make it change the sizes. We're going to change the sizes to right about there. Up a little bit more. There. So now pretty much that is a thumbnail done. If you want to keep adding on, which is what I'm about to do, and make, if you do something like this with your face and you want to make it look a little bit better, this is something you can do. You can go ahead and you can click on different tools. See this arrow, that's path. Just find out, play around with a bunch of different tools, and my voice cracked like a little crackerjack. We're going to delete that. That's my nice little triangle for you guys. It's not even a full triangle. Now, the tool that you might want to do, if you want to do what I'm about to do, is you want to go to either the smudge and you want to either blur or sharpen this. So I'm going to go with blur. Remember that you have to rasterize each layer. There we go. I rasterize that. This should be rasterized. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to zoom in to this. Then we're going to switch back over to that tool and we are going to just go over this a little bit, and if you can tell, there's a slight bit of a change. It's hard to tell, but if you do it right, yeah, there you go. Now what this tool does is it makes it a little bit nicer, the pixelated view of it. Say maybe I want to fix my eye color and make them look stupid. I can do that. I'm gonna just fix that. Make me look a little creepy. There we go. Just fix it all. That way I look unnormal, you know. Just get rid of my eyeballs completely, because you can do that. There we go. And now if you want to do what I'm about to do and say, okay, you got rid of the eyes, right? Now you want to put the color white in there instead of that. So you want to click this tool right here and you want to select that medium right there. You want to select the color that looks closest to it pretty much, and now you want to go back to the color tool. Now with this, oh fuck, what did I do? Oh yeah, I remember, I didn't change the brush size. Remember to change it. If you mess up, Control Z or Command Z, that way you can back up and change it. Trust me, that helps so much. I remember back when I messed up and I couldn't change it. Now what you want to do is you want to nicely do this. Nice and smooth. And there. And just fill it up. Fill it, fill it, fill it, fill it, fill it. And we are going to go ahead and start with this one. Just get, ooh, kiduki. There we go. Normally I wouldn't do this. This is weird. I just keep the eyes, but since you guys are watching, I need to keep y'all entertained. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make me look like a creepy person. Even though I kind of already look like a pedophile, I will admit, and I'm not this pale, guys. See, it changes. It's my lighting. I need different lighting. So if you know of any way, oh my God, if you know any way to make the lighting look better, feel free to comment that down below, and I definitely will try it because the lighting is, it's driving me crazy. I look like a creep. Pretty much you want to just... keep in mind that I am on one layer right now, so I can't redo that. I can't undo it. If you want to make it look a little bit better, you can blur it, which is what I'm doing now. So it kind of looks more realistic. Where's my... Oh, there it is. And just make it look nice and good and neat and happy and possible. Holy crap, this has been 22 minutes. Now, pretty much, we want to go ahead and unzoom, so Control Z. I'm kidding. Control Z undoes things. Remember that. Z, zoom, and then fit on screen. There we go. Now, I've pretty much removed my eyes. What we could have done, which would have been cool, is cut them out and make them transparent. But we're not going to do that. So, now what we want to do is we want to add some really stupid things to it and make it look nice. That could be completely done right there. Just move the head. There. Say you want to make the neck a little bit longer, but you don't want to change anything else. Just you can do this. You hit Control, and then you can stretch the neck. Ta-da. Say you want it there. Perfect. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is done. It is complete. So if you enjoyed, hit that like button down below, and I will make more videos for you guys coming soon. This has been a tutorial on how to make a thumbnail, and the thumbnail is going to be me right here. This is the thumbnail for my video that I just made. So if you want to learn how to make more cool thumbnails on Adobe Photoshop, feel free to comment down below. And if you know anything to fix this lighting that I am stuck with right now, comment down below too. Anyways, guys, have a good day. Bye-bye.